Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn Stitches Creates.
And I'm Ash from Stitch Round.
And welcome to a Flosstube channel about counter cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Monday, January 27th of March, 2023. And this is episode 78. If you are a new subscriber or just found us, thank you. I hope you like what you see. Come by again. Like, subscribe, do all the things. And if you're a returning subscriber, of course, thank you so much. We appreciate all your comments and your loyalty to our channel. It's always fun to read your comments. So, Ashley's here in person, not on Zoom. So that makes life a little easier to talk and see and all the things. Well, Ashley made a pilgrimage to Keepsakes today, so she'll have some things to show. Quick life. I have surgery tomorrow, so I don't know. Everyone tells me it's going to be easy, so I hope so.
That's what we're hoping to.
I would like it to be very easy and, you know, be able to continue with life as always, but you never know. We'll see. So I will try to put something on my Instagram, probably in my stories tomorrow or Wednesday, just to say, you know, I lived. So, how about you?
Not much. Just here, you know, trying to breathe. There's a lot of pollen in Georgia. There's a lot of pollen here. I've decided I'm not going to leave my house unless I'm going to a needle shop, or not a needle shop.
Yes.
Yeah, needle workshop. I've got needles in my mind because apparently petite needles have been discontinued.
Oh, yes.
Very sad, because I used to like the Mary Arden ones. They happen to be very nice. Been doing like 32 counts. And the big ladies, because unfortunately I like Mirabilis and Nora Corbett's, which are a little smaller, but not that much smaller. So yeah.
I'll let you try one of the pony black needles, the black and white ones that I got from the Black Needle Society box, because they are a little shorter. They're not a petite, but they are shorter than most regular needles, so I'll let you try one and see what you think. I'll try
those, and if any of y'all have any recommendations, I will take them. Essentially, as long as they're small enough for me to lose, I think that's what I'm looking for.
That's not a good choice. Not with cats and dogs in the house.
No, it's not.
Anyway.
It's fun.
Okay, so stitching. I have been working, I finished my big order for Bestitch Me, so if you got the Bloom box, the first box coming out with the project bag, you will be getting one of those in the next couple of weeks. I know she's getting ready to send them out. She should have gotten them, all the bags that I made today, and she'll be getting them ready to ship, so be looking. You should be getting it soon. But I did get some stitching in this weekend. So I have been working on finishing up my Whip Go, because here we are, March 27th, and the new Whip Go numbers have been called. So for April, I don't even remember what the numbers were, but for me, it's Sky High Santa, my grandson's Christmas stocking, and Dorney Lane, which I'm supposed to be working 25/7 on anyway. So they've both kind of taken a back seat this month as the 25/7 goes, but I have been working on, and I've almost got my Whip Go goal for Sky High Santa, so I put in a picture of what Sky High Santa will look like and where he was last time, and I don't think I have anything to put behind this, and this is where he is now. So I've gotten all this filled in. I started filling in up here and putting these little motifs. I've got the red on the sides there. There's another colored motif like that on each side. So this is not quite the edge of the balloon, but pretty close to it. So
You need to show the back. Just because I thought this was the front.
now this is the front.
I mean, I see this now, but from like a side view, I thought that was the front. Those are my goals, aspirations. It's all I want in life. That's it.
My other whip go for this month was Tellin Emblems, Keepsakes and Tokens, pink. This was one of the 2 patterns that she designed for Keepsakes Stitch Away, which happens in January. And this is where it was. And this is where it is now. So that's with 5 hours worth of work.
Is that
So.
the called for fabric? Or
This
okay.
It's the called for fabric. This is it's ale. It's Picture This Plus ale. And then called for all the called for colors. So it is pretty.
It looks like it's going to be a smaller piece.
Yes. Yes. You didn't get to see when because I finished Keepsakes and Tokens blue.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
So if you are new, this is the other piece she did, Keepsakes and Tokens blue, and of course blue is my favorite color, so that's the finished piece.
Gorgeous.
I'm waiting to get them both done, and then I'll get them both framed.
Ooh, is that?
It's a Kreinik,
Kreinik?
yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thought you didn't like Kreinik, but
I
Sorry.
don't, but when I
guess-
have to.
that's not too much that it'll be a nightmare.
So then I had, last week you saw January Quaker, and it wasn't until yesterday that I got to work on Gamer, which is what the vote was against. And January Quaker won, so that'll be going on. I'll put some more time tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll put some more time into January Quaker and into Spring Dragon. And I'll have a vote on my Instagram and my stories on which one I'll put some more time in. Even if it goes into April, I don't care, because, you know, it's the fun of the game. So, So Forbidden Fiber Co. Gamer. And it says, you don't stop gaming because you grow old because you stop gaming. And that's where it was. And I put some of the words in yesterday. So, you grow old. That's what I've got.
Very inspiring.
Hey, it's the truth. You grow old. So, yep.
No.
So I will be putting, I will pull Gamer back out again because it's cute. I like it. But it'll probably get put away for a little bit. And then the last thing I was working on, I started a new Sal. So last week I showed you I was working on Little Dove Designs Sewing Room. It's a mystery Sal. And a picture of what it looks like, or what part 1 looks like, because that's all we know. We'll get part 2 April 1st. And where it was last week. And this is where it is now. It's getting a little blown out. There. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. So I've got the beginnings of the shelf with the books and the yarn. So that's about a third of the pattern of part 1. So there's like a banner and then a sewing box.
The good thing is you keep up with Sal's. You don't just...
I tried to. I did not get back to the British Isles Sal, so I only have half of part 2 done, and that's on my radar for this week as well, is to get back to that and then start working on part 3 that just came out yesterday.
Get back to the Narnia Sal. Yeah, I put it in timeout.
Yeah, I think mine was in timeout for a bit too. And that's once I get caught back up on things, because I've got Jane Eyre too I'm behind on.
See, for mine, I picked it up and I discovered that I added an extra row somewhere, and it wasn't a horizontal row, it was like a vertical row. It's hard to explain, but it makes sense when you look at it, but that's too much counting. And I'm the kind of person who doesn't frog, I modify to fit my mistake.
That's good.
So,
Did you see Witchy Stitcher's post this week?
No, I have not.
She had a whole thing about how her mother taught her to have a mistake in, because that keeps evil spirits from coming after you. If you have perfection, then that perfection is in your work and they can come at you through your work. I think is kind of the gist of it.
Okay.
So it's good to have a mistake.
Alright, well, I'm the queen of never frogging, so we got this.
So yeah, so that's all the stitching I've done this week. It was a very light week for me. The last few weeks I've been, touching a lot of things, and this week just not. So that's it for me. What about you?
So I honestly only worked on 2 things. The first one is this white trumpet. It's Nora, Corbett, or Mirabilia. I don't remember, but I put her navel in, or her abdomen, and then part of the wing here, and I think like here. I don't know, for some reason I decided that I wanted to work like diagonal. But yeah.
She is pretty.
I love her. This is part of the, I think they're called poison pixies. I'm actually working on her. Yeah, my cat decided to also plop down on this. Her name is Monk's Hood. I think I showed her a couple of eons ago. But yeah.
And there's some sparkle in there.
That's the Krynic, which I have a question too for those of y'all that regularly use Krynic. Do y'all do the 2 strands like you do with the floss, or is it a single strand? I don't know, because I felt like this was a little too thick. I don't know if you see how it looks slightly raised.
Right.
But it also looks
like it's... Is this 32 count?
Yes. So maybe we should use 1 strand.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe do... Are you supposed to blend it with anything, or just have the Krynic?
No, it's just a Krynic.
Yeah,
this
I'd probably
is
do
a
1 strand.
Learning pattern, because I attempted to do 1 by 1 on her face and then wasn't enough coverage, so I went back over that, because again, I do not frog. So I went back over the 1 by 1 and did 2 by 2.
Oh goodness.
So yes. But
yeah, 1 by 1 is 1 over 1 is confusing the first time you do it within a 2 over 2 pattern.
I don't know what I was doing. I just, mistakes were made, and then they were covered up. And this is kind of like haul / new pattern. Actually, I don't remember if I showed this one before, but this is.
I think you did. I think you showed it the last time we zoomed.
Okay, but essentially it just says wash your hands, and it's really cute because I remember looking at a lot of different microbes and viruses in college, which I can now say I graduated. And so it calls for weak dice work. I think it's like mulberry is the color. I decided to use some of my floss that I got from
Black Needle Society's box.
What's that? Yeah.
It was in the black. It's Dying for Sass. It's Persephone.
It's called Persephone. Oh, and Hades. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, because I had no clue where I got this from. I just found
that
it.
was from the November Black Needle Society box. The monsters.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
God's Monsters and Mythology. God's
Oh,
Monsters.
with that one. interesting mug.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
But I started it, and I've written the words, well, I haven't written, I've stitched the words, wash your hands, and I'm deviating from the colors for the flowers, so I'm doing blue, and I'm probably going to do other shades. I don't know. I'm kind of picking through my specialty flosses that I've gotten throughout my hoarding career. So I don't know. We'll see what it ends up looking like. Yeah. But, that's all I've been working on.
Okay. So, I don't have any haul. I didn't go shopping this week. I was very tempted. If you watch Just Keep Stitching with Pam and Steph, they always do. They're partnered with Twin Peak Primitives, and they have this week 3 really adorable Easter patterns. And there's one with 2 sheep, and they've got an Easter egg, and they've got a banner, and 2 little chicks, and they're saying, it says, the banner says Happy Easter. Is so cute. And I may go and get that because I don't have enough patterns.
It's a hobby. I think
It is a
collecting
hobby.
patterns is a hobby.
It is. Building your stash is a hobby.
I think I will pass on Easter patterns though, because I think Easter bunnies are creepy.
But that was sheep and chicks.
Yes.
That was cute.
But,
I did get, you could say, Stitchy Kindness. It's a belated Christmas present that didn't arrive in time.
that is birthday. Close enough. I don't know.
Is it birthday or Christmas?
Yeah, it was birthday because I got you your Christmas. I think it was birthday.
Okay.
I don't know. It was December or January. One of those 2.
If they're both close, whatever. So Ashley and Ben got it's got a dog paw, but it's Charlie Brown and Snoopy. And then some really big floss cards.
I think it was so that you could write
This-
information.
Yeah, the blank one.
Yeah.
Well, the blank one would probably be a project card, but they're from Ziggy's Closet. Wow, it's really blowing out tonight. And Ziggy's Closet, Christina is on Facebook and on Instagram, so you can check her out. And then she threw in 2 needle minders.
Maybe it
So-
was Christmas.
Very cute.
Those are Christmas needle minders.
They are Christmas needle minders. I know I saw it at Christmas time, but which one you officially bought it for?
I do not know.
They're cute. But that's all I've got.
This is for my
Pilgrimage.
My journey.
Pilgrimage.
Do not speak English. You have no idea how many times
But
I've
I
hated
do.
English. My trek to Mordor. This right here.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Okay.
It's really bad tonight.
It's from Tellin Emblem.
Mhm.
I don't think it's just called number 2. I don't think there's an actual name for it. So I've seen this at
Butterfly and
Keepsakes.
Bloom.
Oh, yes. Okay. So it is Butterfly and Bloom. And
Large green banded blue.
number 2. But this one I had seen at Keepsakes over the past year, I want to say. It's a pillow. Every time you go up the stairs, you can see it because it's the very first room. But I was so focused on like all these super complicated ladies. And, today I walked up there, I was like, I need a new pillow for my couch. Therefore.
Yep. There's a little bit of Krynic.
Yes. And there's that weak dye's work too. So.
But you can substitute DMC instead of the Krynic.
Oh, we don't
But I
have
bet
Krynic.
the little bit of Krynic in there, she doesn't use a lot. I bet it'll be really pretty. I wonder where it is.
I do too, but I actually like that Krynic that you used on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've already because I of course had to start this right away, so I went to Joann's, and DMC was on sale, and I now have all the DMC. This.
I wonder if the DMC will still be on sale tomorrow. If today was the end.
I was not expecting for it to be on sale. I was wholeheartedly expecting to spend money, and then it was like half off, so I was like,
Even better.
yep. Well then I guess you'd call this one Stitchy Kindness. Is that what it is called?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pass the stash.
So I love
This
primitive
came
hair.
This came in the Christmas Advent box from Black Needle Society, and it's not something I'm going to stitch. So Ashley liked it.
Yep. I
So I'm passing
love
it
her
along.
style of
And the fabric is in there, and the finishing board. But I don't think
there's sparkles too.
I don't remember. I don't think the floss is in there.
That's okay. I'll probably adapt some
But
colors.
I was gonna say there's not many colors
no,
for it.
there's not, but
So
yeah. I love primitive hair. It's my other, I guess, second favorite designer. I like Wood Flowers, the other one that I haven't started. I've started collecting.
Oh goodness. So if you like Cottage Garden Threads, they have posted this last 5 days or so. Pam, who is, I believe, the mom of the two that run Cottage Garden Threads, she is in need of, I believe, heart surgery. Go to their Instagram page and you can check out the information. They're doing a special fundraiser right now to raise money, and they're doing some really great deals. You can get 10 Cottage Garden Threads for $50.
Wow.
They have 25 designers, I think. It may not be that many, but I know there's a lot. I know Rebel Stitcher is involved, Heart and Hand is involved, Lindy Stitch is involved, have created patterns that are, as a group, are for sale. There's a couple of big bundles of things, so go check out their page. They're also doing a giveaway, so see what you can do. I have not decided. I think I will probably buy the 10, but
You can blame
it's
it
for a
on,
good cause.
post-surgery anesthesia.
Buy things tomorrow.
Yeah. They're nice threads. They're easy to work with if any of y'all are interested.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. They're the ones, if you're new to them, they come on a card like this, and when you go to use them, you pull down the left-hand side and untwist it, and it's already pre-cut for you. So once you get that untwisted, you just grab one of those from that left-hand side and pull it out, and it's all ready to use. You know, you separate it like your regular DMC. But yes, mother and daughter. So they're in Australia.
Those
So-
instructions in the back.
Yep, and the instructions are on the back too. So, but they are beautiful, beautiful colors. They are fun to work with. The January Quaker is Blue Wren by Cottage Garden Threads. You know, so
I've definitely read those instructions. This is definitely not the first time I'm learning how to. Interesting.
yeah, well.
Well, y'all should go take a look at those and read the instructions.
Black Needle Society, March boxes will be going out soon. If you are a bi-monthly subscriber, Katie and Laura sent out an email today explaining what was going on with the box. There was a maker that they had trouble with, and so it's all explained in the email. And So check that out. But the boxes should be coming soon, and as soon as I have mine, I will have an unboxing. And that's the garden stitching box. May is flamingos. And then July was announced March 1st. It's a good one. I'm excited about it. I'm sure I've put it up here what it is so that you already know while I sit here. I'll tell Ashley after. So, yeah. So, I guess that's about it.
It's Monday.
It is Monday. Going through my head real quick. So anyway, so I hope you all have a good stitchy week. I will see you definitely next. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. All of my winners have contacted me now. The ones that contacted me right after episode 76, everybody should have their prize except for Maxime, because, you know, she's in Scotland, so we're at the mercy of the postal systems. Between ours and hers, I don't know when she's going to get it. But everyone else should have it except for one person, because they contacted me this morning. So, because if she hadn't contacted me, I would have had to pull someone else, because that's what I said. But everyone has contacted me. I will get hers in the mail. I didn't get it in the mail this week, so it'll be sometime towards the end of the week probably at this point. But yeah, so yay. And I am currently 2 followers away from 2,000 on, yep, I'm at 1998. So when I get 2 more, I will do a giveaway on the Instagram page. And I believe what I'm going to give away is the new anniversary pattern by Rosewood Manor for Keepsakes. So it's Lebanon Road, I believe is what it's called. And it's called that because Keepsakes is on Lebanon Road here in Ohio. So, so yeah. So be watching for that. I will definitely announce it on my Flosstube. Probably before I do it, I'll probably announce it on here and then do it on, but it'll be just through Instagram, not through here. So, having said all that, have a good week. I will see you next week. Maybe Ashley will Zoom with us. Maybe it'll just be me. I don't know.
We're at the mercy of Georgia technology and tornadoes.
Internet, yeah. Tornadoes through the south this weekend. Whew, scary.
That's my life event, coming back to the beginning of the video, but at the end of the video. We've had so many tornadoes, and when I bought my house, I looked at the climate, I looked at everything. The likelihood of flooding was low, likelihood of like thunderstorms, you know, bad weather. Like, it was supposed to be just peaceful in the middle of nowhere. I had hail yesterday morning. I had a monsoon. I had a tornado watch alert, whatever, the sirens went off. They only went off once. So, yes.
It was scary. Wasn't sure they were going to get here.
Okay, now, for real.
Yes.
We all have a good Monday.
Bye.